Hey, JC here, JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That's Toledo, Ohio, 436-17419-531-6097. We do have an Instagram at JC's Comics and More and www.jcscomicsandmore.com. Doing the last box here of the new comics for December 3rd, or actually December 4th. They're on sale December 5th, tomorrow on Wednesday. Okay, let's see what's left with this box here. Get this banged out quickly. Get stuff bagged up that needs to be bagged up. And see, this is cover C of Hack Slash versus Chaos. I've got this copy set aside for a customer. If I did not have people that were looking for these comics, I would not be purchasing them out of respect for my friend Brian Polito, who created Lady Death and Evil Ernie and Purgatory and Chastity and everything. They don't even give him even credit for it. We've got Prodigy. That's the blank cover. That's cover G. So they go all the way up to H. So we've got the Martian Manhunter variant cover here. And then, of course, it's going to be a new 12-issue miniseries. Nickelodeon's Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's see, how many copies of that did I get in? Alright, got too many copies. I'll be cutting back my orders back next with the next issue. Star Trek versus Transformers, number 3. That's the variant, or that's the cover A. Here we've got the first issue of The Best Defense of the Defenders, Immortal Hulk. I'm going to be taking a look at that. Hopefully the artwork is much better than the cover. And I'm looking on the inside, and I'm not overly impressed by the artwork. I'm sorry. But we do have more copies of that inside here. Just had a gentleman in here from Canada. Bought some Savage Sword of Conan's. Really enjoyed my shop. Really enjoyed the shop. I get that from people out of town all the time that have a great appreciation for my shop. We've got Death Orb. Make sure I set a copy aside for one of my customers. We've got Grimm's Fairy Tales cover D. That's the last one of those that I needed. Here we have the Immortal Hulk. This is the Fantastic Four Villains cover. And this is the evil Reed Richards from the Ultimate Universe. Got the Doctor Strange Volume 1 trade from the new series. This isn't too bad. We've got this Spider-Geddon handbook. Make sure I set a copy aside for one of my pool customers that buys everything Marvel. Very, very good customer. Make sure you take care of those who take care of you. Stargate Atlantis, the photo cover. And look, I think she's from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I believe, right? But I've got both of those copies are set aside for poll customers. Here is the missing cover A of The Black Knight from Xenoscope. That's being held for a customer. And I take it back. I did have one more Grimm's Fairy Tales, the cover B. There's the cover B. Again, set aside for a poll customer. If anyone's interested in having me order copies, I can order extra copies for them. Old Man Logan, Volume 9. Everything almost the kitchen sink. Got a fork in there. You got screwdrivers. You got arrows. They're trying to mess Logan up the best they can. And here we've got cover B to Unnatural. I've got to cover up a little bit of the naughty bits there. That book almost seems to have run its course. Not selling quite the well as it did initially. This is the Hero Initiative cover to Blackbird. Again, the Hero Initiative is a very good thing to support. It helps to support those creators who didn't get quite their due credit. Cover A of Prodigy. There's also a black and white version of this cover and a virgin cover without the logo. But certainly, you see anything from Comics Initiative, certainly buy them. Support the comic shops that are helping to support those who brought us so much joy. Archie and Batman 66. This copy gets set aside. A copy gets set aside for a good pull customer. So he'll be very happy about that. And I see we have the cover A to Blackbird here as well. We've got the Avengers Prelude. So if you didn't see the movie, you can read this instead. Maybe it'll tell us why the Asgardians waited so long before they brought the Hulk out. Why they waited to let the Asgardians get slaughtered before they bothered to bring the Hulk out. I believe this is the last of the 15-year anniversary Bill Sienkiewicz covers for The Walking Dead, issue 186. Got the Negan cover. And can't wait to read this. It's starting to heat up again. Could have lots of guys showing up tomorrow morning looking for that. And got another copy, cover of Prodigy. This is cover E. Got cover E right there. So there's a total of 8 covers. Here's the regular cover to Cinema Purgatorio. And it's got a lot of Alan Moore and a lot of other cool writers in there. Union Jack number 14. And going back to the Prodigy, it's not quite as bad as the person who named their child ABCD. That's they set their child up to fail. I feel really bad for their child getting picked on as something that is going to be on their parents. You got Red Hood Outlaw number 29, guest starring the Batwoman. Here we've got volume 8 of Batman Detective Comics. Number 8 on the outside. This runs $16.99. We've got the new issue of Clan Killers from Aftershock Comics. Make sure I set a copy aside for one of my customers who might not make it here until the afternoon. I want to make sure he gets his copies because he is a very long time supporter of JC's Comics and more back when it was JC's Comic Stop. Here's the regular cover to The Walking Dead number 186. We got one more side to go. We've got the blank covers to Shazam. Again, very disappointed DC did not put a protective cover over the front of these like they had been doing. Maybe somebody dropped the ball on that, but very, very disappointed by that not being done. Again, we've got the cover B to Hack Slash versus Chaos. Make sure I set a copy aside again for the one customers that certainly want that book. Not buying any extras than what I have to. I see we've got the Deadpool versus Conan cover. The gentleman, like I said, from Canada, big Conan fan, buying Conan Savage Swords. We talked about stuff like this here. He's a big Conan fan, but he is not going to buy covers just because they have Conan on them. He'll buy the covers if he really likes the covers, but has no plans to buy the covers just because. Got Suicide Squad, The Black Files number 2. We still have copies of issue 1 still available. Got Curse Words. This is cover A. I've got one copy ordered. Here we have the movie cover to Star Wars Age of Republic. Again, I think this is like the 5th or 6th variant cover or cover that we have to that. We had the Immortal Hulk Defenders, the best defense, and here's the Namor, the best defense. Namor's gone a little crazy lately, and see if he goes just as crazy. Now, looking at the artwork in this book here, So there's really, really good artwork in this this issue of Namor. This artwork is head and shoulders much, much better than the Hulk issue. So that one may sell much, much better. Got issue number 5 of Crowded from Image. We've got the Fantastic Four villains cover for Uncanny X-Men. Now, in case you're not sure who this is, because it's not really clear, this is the Molecule Man. Take my word for it. It's the Molecule Man. I know it doesn't really look like the Molecule Man, but it is the Molecule Man. And we've got cover B for Curse Words. A couple of that covers of that there. And we have the cover A to Batman Max Arkham Dreams by Sam Keith. And look at those ears there. You'll see Batman coming in a mile away. He'll get the best reception too. See, we have the Green Lantern, cover A. First issue of this was pretty decent. Looking forward to reading the second issue. I really enjoyed the first issue. Did not sell quite as well as I would have liked to have had, but I certainly did enjoy it. Got Doctor Strange number 9. And you see the legacy number is getting ready to hit issue 399. But instead of having 399, they've got issue 9 up there. I wish they would just go back to putting the original numbers on there rather than confusing the hell out of everybody. Here we have the action figure variant for Uncanny X-Men number 4. Again, Uncanny X-Men right now are coming out weekly for up to issue number 10. So issue 5 will be out next week. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here are the other covers to Star Trek versus Transformers. It's been an interesting series so far. I see we got a crazy Mike Aldred cover to Kick-Ass. Has a very 60s type feel to it. Kick-Ass unfortunately does not sell like it used to. And here's cover B for Crowded. And then we've got the other cover to X-Men Holiday Special. We did not order very many of those. Those holiday specials, stuff like that, tend to not do very well. Although I could see this cover going up. Has a lot of appeal to it as far as the look. Had people asking me for this book last week. Like, hey, what happened to Injustice versus Master Universe? They said it was supposed to be out. Well, it got pushed back a week. But we have it now. We have it here. We have it now. So come in tomorrow and buy it up. Just about finished here. Star Wars Adventure, Destroyer Down number 2. Of course, this cover was drawn by Disney. And we've got the Rick and Morty Dungeons & Dragons. This is the cover B. You get your character sheet there. This thing is pretty damn cool. If you're a D&D fan, you'll really enjoy the hell out of it. It captures D&D and captures Rick and Morty to a T. And then on the back cover, you've got Jerry's character sheet. So we've got Bully Club. This is cover B. Scotty Young, or Bully Wars. Unfortunately, does not sell like it used to. Fantastic Four variant cover here with the Mole Man. Mole Man being the very first villain the Fantastic Four ever fought. Unfortunately, some must think that the Mole Man is a stupid name. In the last issue of Marvel 2-in-1, he was referred to not as the Mole Man. In most cases, referred to him as his real name. So everybody's embarrassed by superhero names these days. There we have Gary Frank, who did Doomsday Clock this week. Here's the cover B, variant cover for Shazam #1. That's a very awesome cover. Very, very cool. It's very cool. I'm looking forward to reading that. I hope the book is as cool as it looks. We're almost at the end here. Again, if you do like these videos, certainly subscribe. And you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell for notifications. So we have a new Snickers ad there. But yeah, cannot wait to read that. That might be, with the exception of Doomsday Clock, may be the most anticipated book this week. Here is the Jay Lee Marvel Knights 1 in 25 cover. It's interesting. A lot of Jay Lee covers, variant covers this week. Of course, on Justice League, and then also trying to think of what the other book was. Oh, Sandman the Dreaming had a Jay Lee cover as well. And here we have Fantastic Four True Believers, the first appearance of the Mad Thinker and his awesome android. It's only $1. And then finally, actually, we've got the cover B to BPRD, The Devil You Know, issue number 11, the Mike Mignola cover. And then, finally, this is the last book, Team Sonic Racing. This book may be under ordered. It's $4.99 one shot. Has only one cover. So make sure I've got a copy set aside for at least one of my pulls. And that's it for this week. And surprisingly, if you've been keeping track, I've had no damages this week. All right, UPS and Diamond, or UPS I should say, because Diamond needs to redo their boxes. But UPS, great job. Thank you, sirs. Other than that, have a very good week, and thanks for watching.